Welcome to week 1 of the 5th down. Let's hit this up. Boom! Okay, we made it official. I'm Larissa Liska.
And I'm Matt Yakachonis. Our featured game of the week is Whittemore-Prescott versus Rogers City.
Both North Star League teams got down to the red zone, but only one could finish. Just like any good high school football game, the two teams shook hands at the 50-yard line, and the cheerleading squads put in some good work with these signs. But let's get to the action. First quarter, 2nd and 7. Huron's Caleb Bade hands off to Caleb Budnick with a Caleb connection. I hear the horns honking for a Huron's 20-yard touchdown. Rogers City goes up 6-0. Let's take it to the second quarter. Cardinals just outside the red zone on 3rd down. Dakota McQueen takes it past the marker for a first down, but Whittemore ends the drive with the field goal down by 3. Rogers City on the 47-yard line. Toss goes to Michael Karsten. Stiff arm number 1. Stiff arm number 2. You would think he's a Heisman, and that would lead to this. Let's take you, Bade. He drops back, heaves a rainbow to the end zone, and Ethan Henska comes up with the long ball for a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good for the 14-3 lead. Less than a minute left in the first half, though. Ticking down. Cardinals in the red zone on 4th down. Henska looks, ooh, like Michael Jordan right there on that beautiful interception. Nothing left but to roll out the clock. The Cardinals claw back in the second half to get this one within 3. But Rogers City tops Whittemore-Prescott 20-17. And here are some more Friday night football scores. The Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinals just barely fell to Manton 29-22. And Manistee Catholic ran over Hale 50-22.
The Hillman Tigers hosted Sacred Heart Academy in their home opener. The Tigers got off to a slow start to begin the game, but didn't let that get them down. The Tigers would fall behind early, giving up a short yardage touchdown. Nash Stanky is able to chase down Evan Chamche to prevent Sacred Heart from converting. Tigers trail 6-0. Sacred Heart now still in the second. Ben Ruggles finds Brendan Zenon for a 14-yard touchdown. Sacred Heart would fail to convert again, but they still lead 12-0. Look at the effort on that one. What a great dive. Now we're midway through the second, and things start turning around for Hillman. Gage Stanky picks off Ruggles, but Hillman isn't able to capitalize on this one. He gets down to about the 30-yard line. Now later in the second, Sacred Heart driving again. Ruggles finds Austin Lobsinger, and he's able to dance his way into the end zone. Sacred Heart converts the point after and goes up 19-0 with 5:45 to go in the second. Now we're going to run forward all the way down to 38 seconds to go in the first. Corey Hennigan finds Gunnar Miller, and he just about takes me out on the sideline. Tigers touchdown. Hillman would convert their 2-point conversion to start their comeback, but they still trailed 19-8 going into the second half. They complete the comeback and win 34-27. There was a big rivalry game Thursday night between the Tawas Braves and the Alcona Tigers. And the Braves ended up topping the Tigers, defeating the defending district champions 48-24. The Oscoda Owls flew to Houghton Lake and could not come up with the dub in overtime, losing to the Bobcats 30-22. And that does it for the first half of the 5th down. We'll have Alpena's highlights and more after the break.
We're the Rogers City Parents, and you're watching the 5th down on WBKB. Ready, set!
Players remove your helmets. That's the flag.
We're the Hillman Tigers, and you're watching the 5th down!
Thanks, ladies. Oh, that was just great seeing both of those. And we had a barn burner at Wildcat Stadium as the Alpena Wildcats hosted the Escanaba Eskimos. The Wildcats running onto the field from a new tunnel. Hey, new season, new you, Alpena. We go to the second quarter. Wildcats down 7-6. Jordan Schultz gets the call and does the best Superman impression for the touchdown. Logan Guthrie would convert the 2-point conversion, so it's 14-7. The Eskimos would respond. Just over a minute left to play in the first half. Hunter Larson getting the handoff, and he's going to cruise into the promised land. Eski ties it up at 14 going into the half. Woo, that's getting close. And at halftime, a nice shout out for the Wildcat softball team on their strong season. Congrats, gals. But let's head back to the action. Third quarter, Eskimos get the 1-yard quarterback sneak to go after a controversial catch, and it's Escanaba with the 21-14 lead. Wildcat fans getting rowdy, trying to urge their team on to victory, and it would work. Fourth quarter, Logan Guthrie bumbling, stumbling for the touchdown. Now for the 2-point conversion. It's Guthrie again to give the Wildcats a 22-21 lead. Whew, can you believe it? My heart's pounding. Escanaba would try and fight back through the air. But Eli Winter says no, no, no. Big interception, and that would lead to this. Fourth quarter, it's winding down. It's time to put the nail in the coffin. Logan Guthrie, have yourself a day. And wait for it. Let the anticipation build. A chest bump. Guthrie with 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. The Wildcats start off the season right with the 30-21 win over number 57 in the state, Escanaba.
I think the big game changer was how we've never been able to finish in the fourth quarter, and we just did that, and we played better in the second half, and that's what we've needed to do throughout the year. So I'm glad we did that, and that's what won us this game. That sets the standards. That means I have a lot of confidence in this season. I'm ready to fight with these boys and ready for the outcome, and I think it's going to be in our favor.
Here's some more scores from Thursday night. Saginaw, Michigan Lutheran Seminary topped Mio-Au Sable 59-8. Pete Sosha caught the lone touchdown pass for the Thunderbolts. And the Onaway Cardinals dominated the defending state champions Central Lake 40-28. Now, I don't know what new head coach Steve Kling is feeding those boys, because Dawson Hilliker rushed for 182 yards on 9 carries.
Last season, Onaway was one of the most dominant teams in 11-man, and this year, they're looking to do more of the same, but with an 8-man squad. They look to set the tone in their season opener against the Ashley Bears. At the end of the first quarter, Onaway's Fletcher Fortin is able to shrug his way into the end zone. His score puts the Wolverines up 26-6. Sometimes you just got to drop the shoulder and go for it. The Bears would score in the second, but Ryan Schweiterson wasn't going to stand for it. He shakes, bakes, and takes it to the house. Onaway goes up 32-12. The Onaway offense just couldn't be stopped in this one. Caden Zeenan lobs one up, and Isaac Beardsley wins the jackpot. That catch puts the Wolverines up 46-12, and the Wolverines run away with this one. They start the season with a 56-12 win. The Atlanta Huskies traveled to St. Helton Charlton Hester to their brand new stadium. St. Helton wins this one 38-20. Thursday night's matchup between Posen and Big Rapids Crossroads was a landslide. The Vikings topped the Cougars 69-0.
Now we have to tell you, Mike and I are having a little competition of our own.
And that's right. We will both preview a team for the game of the week and keep score of who covers the most winning teams this season.
And here's how we're stacking up. Wait for it.
Oh! Well, Larissa, looks like I take week 1 for game of the week.
I'll get better, Mike. It's only week 1. I got a shot.
That's the end of this week's edition of The Fifth Down.
We'll post a poll on Monday for the top plays of the week.